Hello, my name is Keshwani. That's K-E-S-H-W-A-N-I, Keshwani. We are here because we want to improve our English. We want to improve our vocabulary. Yesterday was day number 38. Today is our day 39. As you know already by now, the idea is to learn few new words every day and in the process expand our vocabulary. Day 39. I want to talk about one particular word. Oh, it's strange that the word particular appears in the sentence. I want to talk about one particular word that I have sometimes found that the students have difficulty telling the difference. The word that we want to talk about today is they are both adjectives, and again, because of my accent, sometimes I do not pronounce the words the way they should have been pronounced. But don't worry about that. At least you learn the difference between the two words, and at the very least you will learn how to use these words in your writing, and you will understand the difference between the two words in your reading. Spatial and spatial. Spatial with an E at the beginning. Spatial and spatial. As you can see, it's very difficult to tell the difference in the pronunciation when I'm saying it. But anyway, the question is, when do you use which of these two words here? A lot of the time people have difficulty telling the difference between the two, and they end up using spatial when they actually should have used the word with an E, spatial. Well, what does this word mean? Spatial means pertaining to or having to do with one particular person or object. One particular person or object, as opposed to spatial, which simply means if something is spatial, it is distinct, it is one of a kind, it is singular. That's what singular means. Singular means one of a kind, distinct, exceptional. For example, let's put down a sentence here. For example, let's put down a couple of sentences. I need the room, so I'm gonna erase all of these things so we have the room. For example, I hate going shopping. Spatially, on the weekends. See here we need the word spatial with an E. And how do you tell the difference between which word you should use here. Should you use spatial here or spatial? Well, I hate going shopping, especially on the weekend. The way you tell the difference is that, the way you're going to tell the difference is that if you can replace this word with the word particularly, I do not know how to spell particularly. I knew something was funny. Particular. Particularly. As you see, spatial means particular. So if you can replace the word spatially with the word particularly, and if the sentence works, then you know that you need the word spatial with the E. I hate going shopping, particularly on the weekends, because it's so crowded. I hate going shopping, particularly on the weekends. So if the word was particularly, and if you were to replace it with this word, it wouldn't work. It wouldn't work. That's how you know that you need the word spatial with the E. On the other hand, spatial means distinct, one of a kind, singular, or exceptional. For example, you can say, he and I we have a spatial relationship. Here we need spatial with S, because we cannot replace this word with particular. It wouldn't make sense. It wouldn't make sense to say we have a particular relationship. It wouldn't make sense. Spatial relationship. The relationship is distinct. It's one of a kind. There is something exceptional about it. There is something out of the ordinary about it. It's a spatial relationship. You understand? So here we know the word spatial. Here we need the word spatial with the E. Notice, I'm digressing here because even though we are not talking here, notice it is he and I and not me and him. I hate that. That is not correct. Some people go around talking like that, me and him have a special, no, he and I. Anyway, that was it. I want to continue with this word particular. That's it, I'm done with this thing. We're going to move on to something different, something new. Well, not necessarily new, something related to it, but I need the room again, so I need to erase everything. So let's go through it. That's it, we're done here. So one more time, the word particular means something that is distinct, singular, or one of a kind. But there's a but part. I think I'm going to get rid of this thing. This thing is dying. But what does it mean? So here we're describing something, some object, because it's an adjective. Some object being distinct, is one of a kind, is singular, is exceptional. We're describing something as being particular. What does it mean to be particular? If somebody is being particular, if somebody says that he's being very particular, what does it mean to be particular? It means, to be particular means to pay excessive attention to details. To be if you discriminate, if you have a discriminating taste, your taste is very particular, you're very picky about things. To be picky. I don't know why P is with a capital P, it's madness. To be picky. To be meticulous. 5 in the parentheses means that we covered this word meticulous on day 5. So if you want to learn this word in more detail, just type in the tag Kashmani Prep -vocab -day 5 and you will see this word. To be fastidious. Again, if you want to learn the correct pronunciation of the word fastidious and you want to learn the word fastidious in more details, go to day 5. But to be fastidious means to be particular, to be picky, to be meticulous. Everything has to be just so, exacting. Everything has to be just so. That just means that that person requires everything to be in a certain way, in a certain order, and if something is out of place just a little bit, that's not good. That person is described as very picky, very particular, very meticulous, very fastidious. That means to be particular, as opposed to some object being particular. If something is particular, that thing is very special. If that thing is very unique, one of a kind, exceptional, singular, distinct. But if a person is being particular, if a person is being described as being particular, that person is very picky. They're very meticulous, they're very fastidious, they're very exacting. Everything has to be just so for them. That's it. That was it. That's the end of today. That's the only thing I want to cover today. The word spatial. Because I've seen many a times students misspell the word. They mean to use the word starting with an E, but they leave out the E. They cannot tell the difference. They just think that they are synonyms. They are not. You cannot just use them interchangeably. They are two different words. Anyway, that was the end for today. I hope you found it helpful. I'll see you again tomorrow on day number 40. In the meantime, if you wish to get hold of me for personal private tutoring, I provide personal tutoring via Skype, face-to-face tutoring for all of these tests that you see there. Go to any of these website addresses and send me an email, and I'll be more than happy to do what I can to help you. Okay? Go to any of these website addresses: prep4GRE.com, prep4GMAT.com, prep4SAT.com, and prep4TOEFL.com, and you will get hold of me. Or you can simply go to kashwaniprep.com and you will find me there as well. Okay? Thanks.